we're going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
This effort, and China has big plans for this. They intend to seed their digital yuan into the global environment by giving it away to visitors at next winter's Olympics. When they arrive at the airport, they're going to get yuan digital wallets. They're going to receive digital yuan. They're going to use it throughout their visits to Beijing, and then they're going to take it back to their home countries. They see this as a huge advantage. Why? Because who controls the underlying protocols, who controls the underlying standards of the future of money will control the future of money.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works. Because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that everything is planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the books Cryptoteacher and the New World Order book. Remember, those books are mandatory because they show you how the world really works. Also, those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon, much love, keep it coming. And then also, those who are shopping at both stores, much love to you. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first. As we see, Bitcoin is up slightly, Ethereum is slightly down. We do know that we have futures here. CME closes tonight. Yes, we're the only game in town on the weekend, but we do have futures here. So what are we going to focus on? The indicators. This is very, very important. If we look at the stable coins, we know which way this market is going. So do not forget volume. You have Tether and USDC. When you see the two stable coins spike up, and the rest will spike up also, but the major ones are Tether and USDC. When they spike up, we know that we're going to be headed down. But it's only going to be for a short period of time. Remember, CME opens up Sunday night. And then plus, guys, we have the micro futures for Bitcoin on May 3rd, where we definitely should pick up. But Bitcoin, again, has not been that volatile. Yes, we had that move up, but that was the only reason because of hype, because of Coinbase. That was just Fed manipulating the market. But overall, Bitcoin has been stable. It has not been volatile. And guys, we know the Fed has that $50 billion. Do not forget to go to the app, check it out on a daily basis, so therefore you can know which way the market is going. And again, we have CME futures. We have Bitcoin futures about $4 billion. And then we have Ethereum, which is about $930 million. And then plus, like I stated, on the 3rd, we know that micro Bitcoin futures are going to launch. And then we know on the 5th, they need Bitcoin as collateral. So guys, make sure you're doing your research. I'm not your financial advisor, not financial advice. Please do your own research. But it's a great thing. If you have a small amount of money, find the cheapest crypto with utility, study it. Because yes, it may move down a little, but it's going to go right back up. That's the way you make the easy money. We know the Fed is manipulating stocks and cryptos, but cryptos are the most manipulated. Bitcoin moves up, cryptos move up. Bitcoin moves down, cryptos move down. Yes, you will have some news pop up here and there, but overall, that's how the market moves. Now, looking at a few altcoins, we had ABBC Coin, Aave, and Phantom Rally with a partnership announcement. So, guys, just make sure, like I stated, make sure you're paying attention to the actual news. Set up your alerts on Twitter because that info comes out. And please make sure you take advantage. In my actual Patreon, I'll put a gem in there today. Make sure you're doing your research on that. Make sure we're following the money. Now, getting over into the actual crypto news, we have Coinbase to acquire SKU for crypto data analytic platform. And that is to lure in more institutional investors. And then also, guys, we had ICE, who operates the New York Stock Exchange, and then also owns back sells Coinbase shares for $1.2 billion. And we're clearly seeing why Coinbase did a direct listing, because we see all the big hands selling early. But we do know Coinbase is what? For the fourth industrial revolution. They are laying down the foundation and also helping with the adoption of the digital economy. Now we have QTUM to implement the hard fork for faster transactions. And we know QTUM was to bring together the strengths of Bitcoin and Ethereum in one chain. So remember, QTUM's all-time high was $99 during the bull run. Last year, the low was 77 cents. Right now, it's sitting around $14. So we're going to see whether this hard fork can move QTUM back to that $100. Now, lastly, guys, we have Mocktail Swap, a protocol focused on automated market makers. And guys who know how important that's going to be. Again, automated market makers. Now, Mocktail Swap launches a semi-fungible token on Binance Smart Chain. But guys, we see Consensus, Coinbase take advantage of these automated market makers. It's all about liquidity, guys. And technology is making it easier for the gangsters to take your money. But guys, that's all I have for you. Don't forget about the books, Cryptoteacher, and the new World Order book. Also, if you're new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance, do not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. Also, the stock channel, Cryptoteacher stock channel, do not forget. You have your cobalt, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming, while everybody's sitting at home. You got your at-home stocks, the C-word, the biotech stocks. And while everybody's at home getting free money or waiting on that free money, what are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and y'all have a wonderful day.
Hey, Judy, do you have a strong view about cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, given all the things you just said?
I think that it is healthy to have competition in currency. I think that we're looking at a very interesting future competition. For me, it's less interesting to talk about central bank digital currencies. I'm interested in the people who are more oriented toward the decentralization of monetary and financial power, who really want to return money to its basic function of being a reliable unit of account, a dependable store of value. I'm not suggesting that the cryptocurrencies have attained that, because for the most part, when you want to buy something with them, you still have to translate them back into the local currency. And so their value seems to move. But I do appreciate the idea that you want a currency that means the same thing on both sides of a supply and demand transaction between the producer and the consumer. And that is where price signals do their magic if they are accurate and they provide clear signals to all parties involved in the transaction. And so it's very interesting to see how this will shape up between sovereign created currencies and privately created currencies. And you'll get back into the old arguments. It's useful to look at monetary history between Robert Mundell and Milton Friedman, and looking at Frederick Hayek, who predicted decades ago that you would have private currencies that would compete and provide a better product than sovereign provided currencies.
Wow.